Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Okami. Last time we entered the Tsuta Ruins, met a new enemy, got some items, including the lucky cat, which allows us to collect items without actually walking at them, which is incredibly convenient. We came from here, where am I going, and what am I doing, and am I high? Yes, because there are mushrooms right here, and even though mushrooms usually grow in darkness, we actually need to use sunshine, you know, whatever the power is called, sunbloom, we're calling it sunbloom, to grow the mushrooms. Doesn't make any sense, because mushrooms, again, don't grow in light, they grow in darkness, in gloom. That's why they're called mushglooms in my mind, I guess, because they aren't actually called mushglooms in anything ever. But we can't, I was gonna say we can, but I guess we can't. You can do like some tricky wall jump to get over there, and this is another one of the things that I couldn't figure out how to get over there in Okami in my original playthrough for some reason, even though it's incredibly simple. I'll show it off in a moment. So I did that fancy wall jump all the way over here, which I guess isn't that fancy, but I mean, I really want that clover of 5 praise. Also, I don't know if we can actually, you're supposed to blow up this wall, which I don't know if we can do from this side. We probably can. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't be able to. We can't? Are you serious? Jesus, why? What is the difference between that side of the wall and this side that we'll be going over to now? This side of the wall. There's like nothing explicitly showing you that you can, but yeah, what was wrong? What was the difference? I don't know. I don't know. This wall, obviously, we can blow up. And we actually do meet a new... Well, no, we don't. I thought it was here. Where is it? Is it here? It's somewhere. I know this game so well, guys. I've played it so many times. I do know what this room holds for us, though. It's a bridge. Isn't it glorious? It's not that glorious. So, bridge. I mean, hold on a sec. My nose is feeling all itchy since there's huge mushrooms back there. Sure. Dang it. I'm good at acting. So now the bridge is falling, and it doesn't matter. I don't even know where you fall. Well, I guess you'd fall into the main room if you fell off the bridge, which is, you know, you can do. I don't think I've ever done it because it's not hard to not fall off the bridge. Like, we can stand here now and just look at how slow it's been collapsing. Oh wow, that's actually fairly close to us. But I still never fall off because I'm a pro gamer and I know how to play games. Oh no, it's a lockjaw. That's what they're called. They lock doors. It still has some sort of weird lock on it. That's not an ordinary lock. There's some strong evil at work here. Even though it's not doing anything, yes, it is an evil being of evil. So we don't want to mess with it. But we do want to mess with this wall over here that has a... Well, you can theoretically blow it up. No! Get over there! Okay, whatever. And it has a bud? What is... I guess it'd be a bud because the enemies are called bud ogres. So, it's a bud and it has a straight bead in it. So that's always nice. But jump down all the way to the bottom after that to meet this thing. Yeah, I'm Blockhead. I got this place that all shall pass. I make that not shall pass. Do you really think you can penetrate my airtight defense? Impossible. Nothing can harm this body of mine. Of course, there are those weak points of mine. A clean blow there would slay me in an instant, but I wouldn't be foolish enough to expose such a weakness. Now be on your way. None shall not pass. None shall not pass. That's an interesting way to put it. But anyway, tackle him to make the screen go black and white and reveal his weak points. You have to hit them in order, like that. And he has failed, but let it be known he died a warrior's death. I don't know to who, but I'll let it be known, good sir. No doubts. That's the second part of a divine intervention, at least the musical track, where it actually is much, well, it's not just more of a sound effect, it's actually like a musical track, which I like. But no, don't fall in the poison purple water. I said not to do that in the first part of this dungeon. Maybe I should do it though. Maybe that'd be a good idea. Maybe it wouldn't. It wouldn't be. I'm just saying that right now. It would not be a good idea. But that was to bloom that. And jumping over, oh god, not gonna make it. I guess it wasn't a good idea. I learned firsthand. Not a good idea. I think I've tried to do that every single playthrough and it never ever works, so I don't know why I keep trying it. But over here is a little bud that you can bloom and has. What does that even have in it? That just has some stuff. I'm not even sure I'm going to use those because they do kind of ruin battles and make it incredibly easy. And I do like battling in this game which is odd because usually I hate battles in games. I don't mind fighting in Zelda for the most part. Actually, I think the only game I really enjoyed fighting in was Wind Waker sometimes, because of that fighting system was the best. I don't care. Skyward Sword was, it would have been the best if it didn't use motion controls, which the motion controls in Skyward Sword worked fine. I just hate motion controls for the most part, unless it's, you know, very simple, kind of like this game where it doesn't really use it in a very annoying way. Super Mario Galaxy, I love those motion controls because they work and it's one little thing, and the pointer controls in games work perfectly fine. But anyway, we meet a blue demon scroll here. You cannot cut this thing down at all, no matter what you do. But we can open this bud, and we're opening the bud. Excellent, so that's great. Let's fight the demon scroll. Let's see what we got in here. We have green imps. And anything else? I don't know, I can't check on it because I want to get Demon Fang. We also had a yellow imp, I think, because I don't see anything else. Although it might have been this green imp. Oh, it's a red imp. It's a red imp. It's over there. Do you see it? No, it's over there. Wow, it's a sneaky bugger. Oh, and there's another green imp kind of derping out over there. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing something, that's for sure. And you can see now that all the items are being drawn to us immediately. We do not need to worry about collecting them manually, so we will never miss another piece of yen. We will never miss another Demon Fang. That is all done for us now. Thank God, because it is kind of annoying when you miss a Demon Fang when you knew it was there, but you were like getting attacked or had to do something else in the battlefield and you couldn't get it, and then it disappears on you. Luckily, you don't need too many Demon Fangs early on. You don't need a single Demon Fang throughout the entire game, to be fair. All the things I'm buying are completely optional things. You don't need the Lucky Cat, you don't need the Peace Bell, which I never brought up what the Peace Bell did I? Essentially, at night, like I mentioned a while ago, Demon Fangs will chase you. Demon Scrolls will chase you, and that will essentially stop them from doing that. Also, we have to use Restoration. Did I ever say it was? It would be called Restoration in this LP. I think I did. I don't remember. Did I ever say I can't talk in this LP? I certainly did. I don't know how I said I can't talk when I can't talk, but I said it. So be on your way, young ones. I have taught you all you need to know. Which is absolutely nothing. I've not taught you a single thing throughout this my entire life's story. Savings. I was about to say savings. You don't teach people with money. You can't. Well, you're not really teaching anyone if you give them money. It's like, hey, have money. You're like, yay, money. That's how people react to money. Just so you know. That's how I react to money. That's how I react to like presents as a whole. If I like ever get a car as like a birthday present, they can't just like, hey, come out, honey, see what we got you, and like, oh, okay, oh yeah, it's a car. No, they need to figure out what room I'm in the house, and then drive the car through the wall. Not only then will they need to get me a new car, they'll need to get me a new wall. That'll be a pretty good present, having a new wall. I guess, like, I guess I could have always had a wall. But now I have a car and, well, no wall. So, I mean, it's one or the other. Have a car and a wall, or have a car and no wall, but actually I get a reaction. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I guess, I don't know, you can use the car as the wall, like, just whenever you leave, like, it don't matter. It don't matter, you don't have a wall, you're not in the room. I guess if it's a living room, that would affect a lot of other people, but who cares about them? It wasn't their birthday. They didn't get a car. It's up. You also didn't drive the car through the wall. You just got the car. You didn't drive it through the wall. I guess if you got the car, that would imply you drove the car, and thus you are the one that drove it through the wall. But that is not the case here. That is not what I am saying. You know that's not what I said. I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming anyone except the person that was driving the car, which was probably a drunk wise man. I don't know how a wise man can be drunk, but they can now. Is there ever like a case in a game or a movie where like, someone like was really wise and drunk? Because I can't think. That's not to say I can't think right now. I just can't think in general. It's just a generalization. I can't think. It's not in my power. It's not. I don't have the ability. This is not something I can do. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm talking about this entire time. Other than pop-up. I'm gonna continue talking about pop-up. That was an upside down heart. that also did not bloom this one. Lacquer set. All these items we're getting, like lacquer sets, vases, they are all things we can sell. Not holy bonuses. We can't sell holy bonuses. Essay, do it tomorrow. I don't know. There are things we can sell. I say Amaterasu, really know. The things we can sell for yen, that's great. And we can also sell the things we get from battles in yen, like steel fist sake and exorcism slips. I might end up selling exorcism slips, at least S's, because they aren't ever going to be of use to me. There is after game stuff, not even really after game, but things we will end up doing after game. That we'll benefit by having some exorcism slips for one and an after game item, which is why we're doing it after game, sort of. I'll explain more so. Maybe I won't. I haven't figured it out yet. We'll find out. And you'll find out with me, because you don't have any other option. There's no other Okami Let's Plays out there. Other than like 5 million so far. Anyway, so Easton's not going to explain the mushrooms again, thank God. We just had to bloom. Sun Bloom. Jeremiah Bloom. Jeremiah Bloom is not a person. He probably is, actually. Just there probably is someone in the world named Jeremiah Bloom. I just don't know them. And thus, that means they don't exist. And thus, it means the same thing as that means. So I don't know why I said the same thing in the sentence. There are different words, so I guess, whatever. Why is there, like, only particles coming off of these mushrooms? These 2 mushrooms. No other mushrooms. Oh, actually, it's coming off of all of them. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Maybe that's the sunlight and dust. I don't know. No idea. None. But we also don't have the map for this dungeon. Okay. Yeah, that's not the best way to show it. There is actually a map to dungeons with floors. I'm never going to show this off again because I'm never going to need this. I never need this in any playthrough. But it's obviously not complete. It's kind of like The Legend of Zelda where you find a map in the dungeon and it's helpful to you. Not so much in this game. You kind of find it when you're done with the dungeon, when it's all done. And all the dungeons in this game are fairly linear. You should never really get lost in the dungeons. But anyway, the water is poisoned. We need to clear the water up. And we did it. 1 stroke. The water looks so good in this game. 20 praise though, just for doing that. Obviously another plot required thing. Looks like the poison that was polluting this water is completely cleared up. Now it looks like a great place for a swim. There's even a waterfall. I bet it'd be fun, loads of fun to go straight down it. What I meant was a playful dialogue. Ume might do that. I haven't forgotten about what we're looking for, have you? And of course, I haven't given up on hunting down some treasure either. But it is fun to jump down this waterfall. Not only... Get out of the waterfall was blocking my movement. Jeez. Hate you. But because there is a secret compartment. That may look like there's absolutely nothing here. And there really isn't other than a pop. Behind the secret compartment is a secreter compartment that has a button in it that has a stray bead. That's fantastic. That's just beautiful and glorious. Alright, that said, we now have to follow this river. We have to go down this river. Lake? River? Stream? Not a lake. Lakes are like bodies of water. I think everyone messes that up. Like they call a river a lake, and then everyone hates them and yells at them like, "Hey, a river is lake," and then or lake. Or river. I don't know what I'm even saying. I'm mixing it up myself, even when I'm trying to make fun of people that mix it up. So whatever. But now there's platforms here. I don't know where they came from. They just came from Satan himself. Why not? That lead into this tunnel. So let's go into this tunnel. But in this tunnel, this isn't a tunnel. Well, it's a vertical tunnel, so I guess I'm still right. There are plenty of places for us to bloom. Jeremiah Bloom. I don't know who I'm referencing every time I'm saying that. I think there is someone like Jeremy Bloom. I don't know. There's someone with the last name Bloom in the universe that has the first name that I just don't remember. And I honestly don't care to know because Jeremiah Bloom is now a thing. He is our friend. We will give him hugs and cupcakes every time we see him and mention him. Maybe not mention him because we don't know where he is. We don't know who he is. If you're named Jeremiah Bloom, give yourself a hug and a cupcake every time I mention you. Because I don't know, you deserve it. You deserve a hug and a cupcake. At least when I mention you, maybe not otherwise. But I mean, every time that happens, why not? Yeah, my voice doesn't sound that perfect. Well, one, I got a headset, so it sounds different. So it's different from what we're used to. It's different from every other video on this channel, but not different from Case Story Part 2 and Windshine due to SBF's, due to SBF basically, essentially due to SBF, totally due to SBF. No one else, literally no one else. But regardless, for blooming all those things, we get a constellation in the sky, and we get to complete the Hanagami trio. If I can draw stars correctly, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Did it. First try. Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. I, Tsutagami, the last in the triumvirate of Hanagami Flora gods, have humbly awaited your glorious return for 100 years. May the fresh spring bloom from your snow-white form, bring new life to the land that suffers under evil. He didn't even mention what power we get. He just like, hey, bring nature back. Yeah, we're doing that. What's wrong with you? That was Tsutagami, the third and final god of Flora. He's the god that can make vines do his bidding. One folktale tells of Tsutagami used his power to tie vines to his body so that he could fly through the air. Hey, that's a Konohana blossom, the flower of the gods over there. Try making a vine sprout right from it. So, yeah, simply fuck up and press the B button too quickly. So simply draw a vine from the Konohana blossom to you to stand atop the Konohana blossom, like that. It sure is handy to have a god around. You can draw vines when the Konohana blossoms open. Let's look around and see if any others are blooming. So they open whenever you're in the vicinity of them, but you can take some shortcuts in this room. That is a vertical tunnel, like this one, I think. Maybe it's not a shortcut. Maybe I'm an idiot. That's not a shortcut at all. But we can, I think, jump and then hit this one here. So that's one shortcut you can take. So that's always nice. But Konohana blossoms are interesting. So did I just jump off the vine in the air? I didn't even know you could do that. That's a new development. It's not anything. Yeah, they're essentially, if I had to relate them to anything from Zelda, because it's easy to relate things from this game to Zelda, so people actually know what the hell I'm talking about. Grapple hook in a way, except not really. Not grapple hook. Well, yeah. The hook shot, sorry. Grapple hook would be like that thing from Wind Waker Phantom Hourglass. It was in Phantom Hourglass, was it? I don't remember if it was in Spirit Tracks. I haven't played Spirit Tracks in a while. Although it was, I remember it being very good on like Phantom Hourglass, which I played recently. Well, not so much recently, but more recently than Spirit Tracks, and I didn't like it. Spirit Tracks, or Phantom Hourglass rather, is a very boring game. It has its good points, like DS Island. DS Island was awesome, because it was a DS. But anyway, new mechanic. We can use Vine to connect Konohana blossoms to hooks like this. So we have to connect a Konohana blossom to all of these hooks with Vine. Also, I connected. Okay, this is gonna be incredibly retarded then. Sure. Let's connect, and there we go. Out of ink. Oh no! Tragedy. But that raises the little hat off of this statue, which is called a Dogu statue, by the way, for those who want to know. And now it's surrounded by statues. Oh my god. That was torture. But I suppose, though, we will end the episode right there while the frame rate is dipping beyond belief. We will end the episode, and I will see you next time for the end of the Tsuta Ruins. Get out of the way, statue. I thought I killed you. But yeah, see you next time, though, for the end of the Tsuta Ruins. Ami's legs and body in general spread out really far when when you're running into something. And she's also like moving in slow-mo. Bye everyone.